Hello, my name is Jeff Schiller, and I'll be giving you a brief introduction to SVG-edit. In this video, I'll describe what SVG-edit is, what it can do, and I'll demonstrate some of its features. SVG-edit is a new, open-source, lightweight vector graphics editor similar in nature to Adobe Illustrator or Inkscape. But what's exciting about SVG-edit is that it runs directly in the browser and is powered only by open web technologies such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and SVG. SVG-edit runs in any modern web browser, including Firefox, Opera, Safari, and Chrome. So here's SVG-edit. What we're looking at is a small collection of tools on the left, a color palette at the bottom, a white canvas on which to draw your masterpiece, and a handful of tools at the top. We'll see that drawing simple shapes is as easy as clicking the tool you want, I'll choose a rectangle here, and then dragging and lifting on the canvas. There are a variety of simple shapes available, including circles, ellipses, lines, and there's a freehand drawing tool as well. If you want to move around a shape that you've drawn, click the Select tool, click the element, and drag it around the screen. If you want to select multiple elements at once, drag Select, and then move everything at once. It's also possible to resize shapes by clicking on the corner drag handles and resizing it as you'd like. If you'd like to change the fill or interior color of a shape, select the element, and you can either click on a palette, color, or if you'd like, click on the fill box and choose your paint from a picker. You can also change the opacity or transparency of a color in the picker. If you want to change the stroke or border of a shape, click on the stroke picker, or you can shift select from the palette to change the stroke color. You can also change the stroke width as well as the stroke style. There's also a simple text tool that's been included. I'd like to talk a bit about the tools at the top of the screen. This area of the screen is context sensitive, which means that the controls only appear in this area for the tool and the element that you've selected. For instance, I've selected a text element here, and we see that we can change the text contents, the font size, the font family, and whether it's bold or italic. Similarly, if I select a rectangle, we can see that we can change the position, the size, or even give the rectangle some rounded corners. You may have noticed that some tools are available in both cases. What this area is controls for the currently selected element, and there you can delete the element, shift it up or down the stack, or change the full opacity of the element. There's also some standard buttons here: undo, redo, new document, or save document. If we click on save document, the browser will open up a new tab with your image, and then that image can be saved to your hard drive, posted to a website, or whatever. One final thing to mention: because SVG-edit is a web application, it's quite trivial to embed the editor in a web page using nothing more than an HTML iframe element. I've done this on my blog, and here's the entry. Here's the iframe code, and then the editor is embedded as right below it. SVG-edit is still in the beginning stages of development. There are a lot of features missing, but I hope this video has given you a sense of SVG-edit's capabilities and its ease of use. Thanks a lot.